everybody, I'm Lisa Ouellet. I'm here to do your weekly psychic angel card reading. This week I am going to be using Doreen Virtue's messages from the angels, and it is for the week of April 11th through the 17th. And again, as always, I thank you all for your subscribes and for following me here on my YouTube page. If you haven't already subscribed and you're watching this video for the first time, please feel free to subscribe and share with all of your friends. I love your comments too, so thanks. Please keep those coming. I'm also available now on Pinterest, Instagram, as well as Facebook and Twitter, so you can follow me on different social media platforms if you like what I have to say. And as always, if you would like a personal private reading, you could reach me through my website at lisawillette.com. I'm available for telephone and Skype readings and offer one-on-one sessions. There's different kinds of readings that you can get. So if you're looking to do that in this video you think applies to you, or if it's too general for you and you'd like a more detailed one-on-one video, or one-on-one reading, then you could certainly reach out to me and we could schedule something. There are going to be a couple different ways that you could follow this today. As I'm doing the weekly ones, I'm doing just a few minutes per each sign, and they're time stamped. So you should definitely be watching your sun sign, but also watching your moon sign and your ascendant, your rising sign as well, because that's going to give you a more complete picture since these are general readings. All right. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to say, we're going to start with Aries. So I have little cards here. So we're going to start with Aries. Now shuffle the cards, pull 3 cards, and give you the intuitive message impression that comes off of those. All right, for your highest and best, Aries. All right. The first card you get is Maya. The second card you got is Seraphina. And the third card you got is Xana. So these cards for you talk about, all right. Maya is all about schooling, study, and education, helping you with your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels are guiding you on the process. Seraphina is the happy angel of happy families. Changes are coming to your family situation in some way. And Xana, the card message for that is you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you now, so just keep moving forward. You just feel safe and relax. So these cards for you this week, Aries, are telling you a couple different things. I do believe, I'm hearing for Aries that there's 2 different ways that this message comes across to you. They're talking to you about feeling safe and secure in your family relationships, okay? So as you progress in this week, start to let go of fear and start to let go of worry. Know that the universe has your back. They have things under control for you. In a personal family relationship, so this could be with a loved one, a parent, a child, a spouse, whatever you got going on with family connecting, they're telling you either somebody's coming in, somebody's coming out, or conflict or resolution is starting to get resolved or whatever. They're telling you just to realize that, again, I'm hearing the words, the universe has your back. So you might have been struggling with something internally or physically, actually working on a solution or resolution to a problem. And they're telling me this week you're either going to hear about the resolution or things are going to pop for you and they're going to actually make sense, why it hasn't worked out and what they're leading you to. But things are being worked on behind the scenes. So I'm hearing not to worry and not to stress and to let that go. They're also talking to you, and they're also saying for a lot of you Aries, not just a family member, but they're saying somebody is going to feel like family to you too. So a happy change or addition is coming to your family. So some of you might actually meet somebody or may have met somebody that it feels like a family connection. Maybe there's a soul contract going on there, and this feels really powerful for you too. So keep that in mind. They're also talking to you about schooling, study, and education, okay? So a lot of you Aries are going to be thinking about going back to school, either taking an online class this week or working on educational pursuits. So maybe doing a webinar, taking an online class, actually enrolling in school, or book studying, just going to the library, going to the bookstore, purchasing books, purchasing materials to help you educate yourself on the topic that interests you more. you're being guided from spirit. So whatever resonates with you when I say this to you, if you feel like you're wanting to study metaphysical pursuits, then your guides are saying they're going to lead you to the right classes and the right teachers, and the right books are going to appear and things like that. If you are looking to become a real estate broker, maybe you're going to be shown the path and the classes that you need to take to get that license. So it's about studying for your sole purpose, whatever your personal journey is here. This week is going to be, for a lot of you Aries, this is going to become clear what it is you should be going in the direction, and how you should be studying for that, and how you should be taking note of moving forward to make that more of a priority for you. So follow the guidance you get with that. All right. Next one we have is Taurus. Whoops. Yeah, Taurus. All right. So three cards we have for Taurus. Grace and Antoinette, Serena, and Ray. All right, so these cards are talking about Grace and Antoinette is healing, to help heal the situation you're in, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Ray is about yoga and exercise, being essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and your spiritual growth. They're telling you, okay, we'll get to that in a second. And Serena is the angel of abundance, okay? So that's really good. Abundance comes in many different forms, money and opportunities. But they're saying that you'll receive the money you need, but not to worry about it, because God's in charge of how that's going to happen for you. So just kind of have faith and believe that that's being worked on behind the scenes. So what I'm hearing with this is, for a lot of you Tauruses, financial issues are going to be of utmost importance to you this week. So maybe a lot of you are stressing about not having enough money to pay the bills, or having to get a second job, or wanting to go on a vacation, whatever it is, again, general reading, whatever it is that you feel that money is playing a part of in your stress and your worries, they're saying, well, let that go. You got the healing card. Grace and Antoinette is healing. So maybe your spouse is worried about having to get a second job, and you're telling them, no, you need to spend more time with the family. You're getting the rest and relaxation card as well, too. So maybe I'm hearing that a lot of Tauruses, maybe somebody in the family is working way too hard, overdoing it, putting too much stress and emphasis on the financial and the material, as opposed to, and I understand that we need money to live, but they're saying you might be putting too much emphasis, or that family member might be putting too much emphasis on that. So step into their shoes for a minute and see where they're coming from and why they're saying that. If they're the provider of the family, they might feel the necessary need to do that. However, understand that they might not be looking at things from a spiritual point of view as much as you are. So again, having compassion and realizing where the other person's coming from. But again, also putting it out there into the universe that you don't have to worry about the money, that you don't have to worry about the finances, because that seems to be taken care of. The more you relax with the situation, the more that you go outside and go for walks and communicate with spirit, talk to your angels and your guides, and let the energy flow through you, let them give you the guidance and point you to the right people, the right direction, and put you in the right position to get that job or make that connection. It's all about connections too. So they're saying they're going to put you in the place of making connections so that you can bring in more abundance for yourself, bring in more financial being more financially solvent, okay? They want you to work on your spiritual growth as well too. So they want you to meditate more. And again, I'm hearing, the card says yoga, but I'm hearing just, again, a meditative practice. So even if you don't just do the yoga, going for walks in the woods and just kind of letting your thoughts go can be quite the meditation. It can be therapeutic and it can be relaxing, as well as giving you exercise and helping you feel healthy, making those endorphins kick in a little bit for you too, but giving you that peace of mind that you're needing and is necessary for you. So this looks like a great week for you. All right, next we have Gemini. All right. Cards are for Gemini. Mystique. This is for April 4th through the 11th through the 17th. Celeste and Adriana. Okay. So Adriana is leading you towards the answer to your prayers, listening to and following your intuition, you're following the steps that you're being shown. The angels are communicating with you through your dreams, your thoughts, your intentions, your intuition. You're being guided from above. Celeste is all about happy place. This can be a move from your residence or a job change for you coming, but this movement ushers in positive new energy. And Mystique is telling you to keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear, okay? Great cards for you, Gemini. So, again, you got something going on here in your world. I feel like a lot of you, okay, so a lot of you, this could be related to your career. They're telling you career-wise for a lot of you Geminis out there, although I am hearing that there's a lot of family stuff going on for Geminis this week too. But they're talking first and foremost about career, and they're saying that you might be changing jobs, or you might have something coming in with your work that is going to put you in a new department or give you a new supervisor, or you're going to be working under somebody or changing people. Like there's some sort of dynamics changing in the work environment that you're in. This is completely divinely guided, completely meant to be. You know, the universe is putting the certain people into your path and putting them in front of you and allowing you to make connections with the right people. If you've been thinking about changing a job, this is a great week to think about doing that. Before Mercury goes retrograde, you want to start the new job. So if you're thinking about it, great week to put it into fruition. You know, put the resumes out there, start looking around, use a headhunter, talk to friends, but definitely movement this week. They want you to look into movement. So for the ones of you out there, the Geminis out there that are not being led to a new job or to be shown that there's change going on within your career, they're talking to you about family changes. So again, follow your gut hunches, follow your intuition, use your solar plexus chakra, and know that this is, they're saying it's such a fortuitous week for you. I'm seeing a lot of Geminis communicating with their family members or spouses and making huge decisions. So again, I know this is a general reading and it's not going to apply to everybody, but there's going to be a lot of you Geminis out there watching this that are making big life-altering decisions this week. Whether it is about moving to a new home or changing your employment. So some of you might actually be moving to a new place. You might be making some movements within the home. Maybe somebody's moving into the house. Maybe somebody's moving out. But there's a lot of discussion going on with family members about what's going on with the changes. And again, Spirit is saying that they're talking to you, they're showing you this information in your dreams while you're sleeping. They're telling it to you through friends, and all of a sudden you're going to hear about this person who's got this great information for you. Hey, did you know about this? Did you hear about this new opportunity? And this person can help you, and they work with so-and-so. Or some of you are going to be communicating with lawyers as well too, and working on family issues as well. Keep charging ahead and do not take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. I love this card. Mystique is saying go for it. So whatever you got going on, don't give up. Push forward and know that you have Spirit on your side. So that feels really, really good for you as well too. All right. We got Cancer next. Okay. The cards are in store for Cancer. Our friends, the Cancer. Indriel, Maya, Archangel Michael. Okay. Oops. All right. So these are for Cancer. You have Archangel Michael. He's with you. He's the Archangel, the warrior, right hand of God, giving you the courage to make changes right now. The life changes are going to help you work on your divine life purpose. That's fantastic. We talked about Maya before. I think Aries got that. Schooling, study, and education help you with your personal growth and your life purpose at this time. The angels are guiding you. And then you have Indriel telling you that you're a light worker. God needs you to shed your light upon the earth. Your divine light and love, like an angel and all of its inhabitants. Okay, so you got two very spiritual cards here, and then the other card I'm hearing for a lot of you Cancers that there's some spiritual growth going on. So this is talking to me about following your divine inner compass, okay? About your spirituality, about what path you want to be on, about what you're doing in your life. If you feel like you've been out of control and you feel like your life is on this roller coaster ride and it's not going in the direction that you want it to, call in your angels. Call in Archangel Michael this week, Cancers, and say, hey, I'm just struggling here. I'm not really sure why things aren't working out the way they're supposed to, or why I'm not getting that job, or why this relationship isn't working out, why I can't leave this situation, and why I can't move forward. You know, if you're really messed up and questioning things, know that Archangel Michael can stand with you. He can be with millions simultaneously, and he can be with you, giving you that comfort and that guidance that you so desperately need this week to make decisions. Being a light worker, or a lot of you out there are watching this, are light workers. They're telling you that maybe the choice that you want to make is about moving forward in a metaphysical career, becoming some sort of a light worker, becoming a counselor, becoming an energy worker, working as an astrologer, or in some sort of metaphysical or spiritual pursuit. Do not give up on this. You're going to be shown by this schooling card who you need to get in touch with. So for a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is a metaphysical or a spiritual pursuit that you're looking forward to. Changing jobs, changing career. Maybe you're going to be doing it part-time as a hobby. Maybe it's going to become something more. But this week is going to be some information coming through to you, showing you maybe there's a course that just appears online this week, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I have to take that. You're on Facebook, and one of those ads comes up and says, oh, you can be this, whatever it is, spiritual person, take this Reiki class, go here and do this, and all of a sudden you're feeling extremely, extremely guided, and you don't know why, to take this energy class and to change things up for you. Again, you're being guided by spirit. You're being led to what you need to do. So I know not every single Cancer watching this is going to be a spiritually in a spiritually involved career, but they're saying a lot of you are. And for the other ones out there, this card is also just talking about following your guidance and listening to Archangel Michael as you move forward, as you make your changes in your life, as you ask for help and guidance with the things that you've been struggling with, because I'm feeling like a lot of you Cancers have been struggling this week in familial situations, whether it be a relationship, a family relationship, or family dynamics going on. A lot of you are struggling with that. You're going to be moving forward with that. You're going to be, again, the angels are guiding you, helping you, protecting you for your personal growth. So again, know that, just ask. Really, what's key for you Cancers is to ask. Ask for the assistance this week to help you move out of this feeling of being stuck, and asking for the guidance to catapult you to the next step, okay? Because again, Mercury retrograde at the end of the month, you want to be making these changes before that happens. All right, Leo. What do we got for Leo? Whoops. Okay, well that card wants to come over. It flipped over. Victory. You keep shuffling though. But I love it when cards flip because you know that that's divinely guided. So Leo, Fiona, and then Francesca. So these are your cards, Leo. Francesca is, what do you desire right now, okay? So visualize it, because visualizing what you want is what's going to bring you exactly what you need. Negativity is only going to block your progress, so you don't want to be thinking negative thoughts. Fiona is, now that you've asked the angels for help, kind of step back, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You're deserving of heaven's help. Okay, and then you got Victory. Well, Omega is Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the faith, okay? Keep up the good work. So these cards here tell me, for you, Leo, this is going to be a week of progress. The things that you've been working on for the last couple of weeks, I feel like something's going to pop for you this week, okay? As long as you keep your thoughts positive, as long as you keep your thoughts in a vibration of not going to fear mode, not going to stress mode, and kind of staying in the appreciation and gratitude mode. Once you do that, and once you call on your angels to help you, when you start to feel fearful this week, if you start to fall back on track and say, hey, I was doing really good, and I was keeping the faith, and things were starting to have forward motion, and I'm getting a little stuck now, call in Fiona, call in your other angels, call in your guardian angels, ask them for assistance to help you this week, to give you messages, for people at your work to give you the support when you're faltering, to have people at work give you the support. Maybe you're going to get a psychic reading this week, and you're going to get some guidance into what it is that you need to do. Ask for support in whatever way you need it, Leos. So if you need somebody to give you that extra guidance, if you can't connect with your angels yourself and hear them that way, maybe you need somebody to be telling you or to be guiding you and assisting you. But again, it's all about keeping your thoughts positive, being okay, they're saying being aware of, realizing that you have more self-worth than you're giving yourself credit for. For whatever reason, you're doubting yourself and you're thinking that you're not worthy of all the things that you want, but you are. You have victory. You have the outcome card for you is Omega. That's victory. What you want is happening. So you're on this they're showing me a hamster on a treadmill. You're on this treadmill and you're moving forward, you know, and you're going around and around in circles. You think you're not getting anywhere, but you are. Your guides are saying just keep up the good work. Don't turn around and walk backwards because you have one little misstep or one little mishap, okay? Keep your thoughts positive. Ask your guides for assistance when you're starting to falter this week, if that's what's happening. Make sure that you have a safe word in your head. You know, if you start to go to that negativity, think of rainbows. Think of a baby's smile. Think of your first your first kiss. Think of your child or your grandchild. You know, have a happy go-to memory that you can just kind of jump back forward or jump forward with. But victory is yours. So keep up the good work and don't get stuck and don't get bogged down by the feeling of maybe having, you know, a setback, a little bit of a setback. Okay. Next we have Virgo. Virgo. What's in store for Virgo? From April 11th to the 17th. Okay, so make sure I give them a good shuffle. Astera, Ariel, Aurora. Well, isn't that interesting? You have 3 A's. All 3 of your angels' names start with an A. All right, Virgo. Aurora, you're flying high right now, which is maybe threatening to others, but don't descend now because others are soon going to become inspired by your example. These are just the definitions of the card. Ariel, that's a new psychic and spiritual experience, which is changing the way you view life, the world, and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And then you have Astera. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars. Don't compromise. Reach for the stars. Reach for your dreams and your desires, and don't compromise. Okay. I love the 3 A's. There's something symbolic of that. It's just, again, I'm hearing you're super, super connected, Virgos, to your guides this week. You're super connected to spirit. A lot of you, it's going to be a work-related issue. However, you got the spiritual awareness card. New psychic experiences are changing the way you view things. So I feel like you're going to have some sort of a breakthrough with your angels this week, communicating with them. They're telling me through your dreams, through your, while you're asleep, you're going to be getting a lot of downloaded information. I'm also hearing that if you're open to meditation and you sit quietly, first thing in the morning, you're going to have some guidance throughout the day. Like if you were to ask yourself every single day, what's in store for me today? What path should I take? What action should I take? Your guides are going to be giving you that information this week. And they're telling you, you got the don't descend now because others are going to be inspired. So you might have somebody at work that's giving you a hard time. You might have somebody that's kind of maybe not on your case, but definitely not on your side, and maybe making things a little difficult for you. Do not worry about this. This is a temporary setback. It might make itself more pronounced this week, and you might actually see it as an issue, more of an issue than it has been in the last. But again, they want you to keep in mind that this is going to take care of itself. This is going to push itself out of the way. It's just, it's karma, and it's something that you need to go through, and it's something they actually want you to stand up to the person for, maybe not in the way that you think that you need to, but again, it's empowering yourself and standing up for yourself, okay? So if you got somebody at work who's kind of not on your side, belittling you, if it's a boss or a coworker, you're going to handle both of these differently, but again, you know how to proceed with this. You know what action steps to take, okay? So reach for the stars and don't compromise. Don't let anybody else rain on your parade. Don't let anybody else steal your thunder, okay? If you have a proposal that you're putting out there to somebody and you've done this presentation, don't let somebody else take credit for it, regardless of who it is. If this is not a work-related issue, then it's going to be more psychic opportunity coming your way, more spiritual opportunities. And again, this might be scary to some of you if you weren't that open before, and all of a sudden you're starting to connect with spirit. Maybe a mediumship ability where spirit is coming through and you're seeing deceased loved ones or hearing them, and they're kind of waking you up at night and talking to you because they're showing you dreams. A lot of you are going to be getting your information through dreams. And if this is the case for you, and you wake up and there's somebody standing at the end of your bed, don't be too frightened. Ask to set boundaries or parameters for them. But again, it's going to be information that comes through to you that's going to change your views of things. So I feel like for a lot of you, though, for Virgos, it feels work-wise and career-wise. But it's going to be a great week for you to move forward with planning. All right, what do we got next? Libra. There we go. Libra. What 3 cards do we have for you this week? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. For April 11th to 17th. Your first card is Yvonne. Your second card is Mystique. And your third card is Desiree. Okay. So this is interesting. All right. So Mystique is keep charging ahead, don't take no for an answer, expect miraculous solutions to appear. Desiree is this is the no card, that conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask your angels to help you, comfort you, and guide you. And then you got Yvonne, you have a special bond with animals, your pets on heaven and earth are watched over by angels. So I have to intuitively tune in because these cards don't make sense to me just hearing them. So when I tune in and I ask what this message is for Libra, I'm hearing that movement is coming forward for you, just not this week. They're saying you're on the right path with what you're going down, whether it's a relationship, whether it's career changes, whether it's making a move, making an actual home move. But they're saying whatever you got going on, don't give up, okay? Keep moving forward because it's important for you to know that you are on the right track. And again, I love this card because it says expect miraculous solutions to appear. So sometimes we get so focused on thinking that there's only A or B as an outcome, and we're focusing on A or B, that we eliminate the opportunity for C to come in and be even better than we imagined or envisioned. And that's what they're saying is happening for you. So that's what they're working on behind the scenes for you, okay? So not to give up, because they're saying that you're wanting things sooner than maybe, well, you're wanting them now, but the universe is saying that this is not the right week that things are going to start to pop for you, okay? That this is not the week that things are going to start to actually come to fruition or become a reality. But, however, that's not to say that they're not, because they are. You just need a little bit more time and more planning. Don't rush into things, okay? Take things slow. Slow down a little bit is what I'm hearing. The animal card here, so this is interesting. I'm hearing that for a lot of you, there's going to be some sort of connection where you either are going to be working with animals or there's going to be some comfort that's given to you through your pets, okay? You might decide to do some sort of a career that's related to animals, become an advocate for some particular, like I've been seeing a lot of bobcats. There's a lot of advocates about bobcats going on around there. Maybe you're trying to save the owls. Maybe it's something on that idea. And they're saying, again, keep moving forward because things are not maybe going to happen this week, but they are going to come to whatever outcome they're supposed to. They just don't want you to give up this week, okay? I feel like you might be frustrated if things don't seem to be moving the way that you want them to. However, again, a lot of you Libras are saying are so connected to animals. I see it's Libra's a sign of the balance, and they're saying a lot of you out there, a lot of you Libras, the majority of you have a connection to an animal, whether it's an animal community, whether you're an advocate for them, whether you help out with the local shelter, whether you have pets of your own. They're going to be key for you this week. Maybe they're saying a lot of you might be getting frustrated because things aren't going your way, and you're going to be laying in bed and thinking, and your cat or your dog or whatever animal you have is going to come up and cuddle with you and give you that extra comfort and security feeling that you have been lacking. So again, take comfort where you can get it this week, and don't be frustrated. This seems to be the theme for a lot of signs. Things aren't going to be quite going the way they want this week. So this feels like more of a putting into process week, processing as opposed to actually taking action. Excuse me. My throat is a little dry. All right. So we have Scorpio next. All right, Scorpio. What do we got in store for Scorpio? What message do the 3 cards have to tell you this week, Scorpio? Got Patience, Isaiah, and Archangel Gabriel. All right. So Patience, the Patience card talks about now is the time to learn, study, and to prepare, to gather information, enjoy being a student, because soon, in the future, the information that you have is going to synthesize your knowledge and put it into action. Okay? Then you got Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to a new situation, new ideas and things in your life. They're watching over you. Isaiah's watching over you, guiding you, giving you protection, and during these changes, kind of looking out for you. And you have Archangel Gabriel. This is the angel that some say is a male, Gabriel, and some say Gabriel. So it's a communication angel, though. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. The angel is saying, I will help you. Okay, so again, this is about taking a step into something brand new, Scorpios. A lot of you are going to be walking into an opportunity or a situation this week where communication is required from you. And this might not be your strong suit. A lot of you Scorpios might have an issue with communication. You might not know how to say something that you want to say. And they're saying, don't rush into it. Give it some thought. Maybe play it out in your mind a little bit before you come out and verbally, say something. But you are being guided to speak from the heart, speak passionately, speak your truth, okay? So whether it's a work-related issue and something comes up that you need to stand up for yourself and you need to say, hey, this is important to me. I put the work and the effort into this project and I did the legwork and I need the commission for this or whatever. Or let's just say this also could be in a relationship. Somebody's expressing their emotions to you and you don't know how to say it back. And you feel like you want to tell them back, but you don't quite know how. Don't worry about it. The time will come. When the time is right, you will say what you need to say, and you will be guided because it's something new for you. It's a new time for you, giving birth to a new situation. So this relationship could be something like you've never experienced before. It could be one of great comfort and great joy in being free to allow yourself to express your vulnerability, allow yourself to express your true feelings. Maybe you've been stifled and held back before, but now is a good time to make these changes. You're getting the okay, you're getting the green light here from this angel Isaiah and saying, we're protecting you while you change and while you metamorphose into this new person or this new persona, okay? But again, don't allow your insecurities to hold you back because it's super important for you to move forward speaking your piece. You have it within you. Again, if it's, I'm feeling like for a lot of you Scorpios, it's going to be a relationship. And for a lot of you, the ones that are going to be for work related with this, with speaking your truth about work, again, you're being guided. You're being shown the right way. You're being shown that it's okay to speak up and stand up for what you did and take credit for what you did. If there's an injustice being done to somebody else and a coworker and you feel the need to stand up for them, they're saying that's great too, but you might want to just you might want to think about how you're going to say it before you just say it. Don't just blurt it out. They're saying take the time to figure out how you're going to say it and gauge your words carefully. Call in Archangel Gabriel to say, how can I say this? How can I write this down? How can I put this on paper and tell this person what's going on in the proper way so that I don't get reprimanded or, I don't cause a big scene. So again, watch your words, but ask for assistance in speaking your piece. And again, if it's a relationship, you got this. You just, again, take your time in saying the words that you need to say because I feel like you're going to make somebody's day. All right. Whoops. What do we got? Sagittarius next. Sagittarius. Oops. April 11th through 17th. All right. Xana. Shanti. And patience again. Scorpio just had patience. Okay. Patience, now's the time to learn, study, gather information, enjoy being a student. In the future, you're going to synthesize your knowledge into action. Shanti is the angel of peace, brings a new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. And then you got Xana, protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you, asking you to feel safe, relax, okay? So again, this is a week for you Sagittariuses of taking a step back. Just remove yourself from whatever situation you're in and take no action. That's what I'm hearing for you, okay? You're protected, you're guided, you're being shown that no action is the action for you to take this week. That's not generally what comes up, but I'm hearing that your action is inaction. Your action is no action. And that's really going to be key for you. So put your thoughts on paper. Get out a journal, start making notes, start making a pros and cons list of things that you want to accomplish. Decide what kind of relationship you want to be in. Make a list of all the attributes you want in the person coming into your life. And then again, you know, if you want a particular job, start looking in the want ads and start putting together all of your qualifications and putting your resume out there. They're saying this is the time for you to start putting down on paper or in your mind and getting clear that what you're trying to make happen and manifest into your life is going to happen. But this is a week of stepping back. I'm also hearing that a lot of you are going to be writing a book. That's what I'm hearing. So a lot of you Sagittariuses are doing internal work on actually putting thoughts onto paper and actually making a book, a transcript, some sort of a journal. But you might be collaborating with somebody else and you might be doing it on your own. But Sagittarius is, there's some writing in your future. Maybe you're going to be writing a blog article. But it feels to me like, you know, it feels more like a book type feeling or situation. Again, I don't want you to be overwhelmed by this. I want you to know that you have it within you. If you've been wanting to, let's just say you've been wanting to put this book together for a long time. You've been wanting to write down, you want to write a children's book, okay? And you know, you have this great idea for it. Now's the time to be the student, okay? Because take the time to figure out how you want to go about this. What kind of author do I want to be? You know, what company do I want to go with? How big should the book be? Should I do color illustration? Should I do this myself? All the things that you want to do, and that's an example. Put that all into perspective and try to figure out how you want to go about it. Have the patience to know that it will come about, but just not this week. But again, I love this protection card for you, telling you that you just need to ask your guides to help you to know that it's okay to not take any action this week. You Sagittarius are fire signs and you want to be active, go, go, go. But sometimes it's hard for you to take a step back and slow down, and that's what they're telling you. Smoother road ahead, okay? So once you start to learn to kick back a little bit and not stress quite so much, things start to fall into place for you. The road ahead for you starts to smooth out, and you start to feel like you have more control, because maybe it feels like you felt like you're a little out of control lately. So maybe that's why they're asking you to take a step back and have patience. But know that when you do that, they're bringing you to something better. And I feel like it's going to be, it does feel extremely divinely guided. Okay, so now we have Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what is in store for you? April 11th through the 17th. What 3 cards do we have? Capricorn. You have Chantel, Opal, and Bethany. I love these cards for you. Okay. So, Chantel is the romance card, Opal is the card about children, and Bethany is the card about taking care of yourself. That's quite interesting this week for you. So Chantel, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reunited passion with an existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Kind of cool. Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by the angels. And then Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. So give yourself a relaxing treat today. It's like a massage, a pedicure, a sea salt bath, something that's good for you. All right. So Capricorns, they're talking to you this week with these cards about taking care of your physical and emotional body, taking care of yourself physically and emotionally so that you can be there for other people in your life, especially your children and your spouse, okay? So I feel like what they're saying is you've been putting way too much energy into, I don't want to say way too much energy into you, but you've been putting way too much energy into everybody else, putting everybody else's needs first, which is not a bad thing at all. I want you to take just a little bit of a step back and take care of yourself first, okay? So don't feel like it's selfish to take care of yourself. Don't feel like it's selfish to put your needs before the needs of others. It sounds like a selfish thing when you say it, but when you take care of yourself in a positive way, when you're giving yourself a massage and you're getting work done energetically, you know that you're doing it for, well, it's like it's like rejuvenating your body, okay? Get a Reiki treatment, give yourself that extra energy, make sure you're taking a nap, you know, just soak in the bathtub, lock the door for like a half hour and just relax and take care of yourself. When you do that, the problems with your kids are going to seem less overwhelming, you know, and that's what they're talking about. They're talking about maybe you've had some challenges in relationships with your family this week or in the past, and this week you're finally going to say, you know what, I'm overwhelmed. I'm not looking at it quite the way that I should. So I know that I need to take a step back. I need to realize that my relationships with my family are going through changes, and that could be due to how I'm perceiving things, how I'm responding to them, how I'm interacting with them. And again, what I'm hearing is that Spirit is working with you and through you, taking care of your kids, taking care of your relationship, and both of these are going to be changing this week. So you're going to be getting some information from Spirit too that's going to be helping you realize that your child or your children are on the right path. Maybe you're the child, maybe it's with your parents, and maybe there's something going on with your parents. So either way, whether you're the child or whether you're the parent, there's a parent-child dynamics here that's changing for the better. It feels really, really positive, and it feels like it was divinely inspired. Your relationships with spouses too, or with a new person in your life, a new romantic partner, whether it's somebody that you're already involved with or not, they're saying your romance is kicking up to a new notch, going to a new level. They like that. They're asking you to be more open, though, again, when you take care of yourself better and when you put your needs first, be more open to receiving love. So maybe you give it more. Maybe you are more of a giver and you need to allow yourself to receive. The yin and the yang is a little out of balance, and they want you to know that it's okay to allow yourself to receive. It's okay to allow your spouse or your partner to do for you, to take, to take action, or to, and even if it's just affection, if you are not used to receiving a compliment, take a compliment better, or allow yourself to have some help around the house. Maybe your spouse's way of loving you is by showing you service. So maybe they're doing dishes for you, or vacuuming out your car, or building you a shed or something. Whatever it is, baking you brownies or something. Whatever they're doing for you, allow yourself to receive more. Because Spirit is saying that when you put yourself and your needs first, and you realize that you can't always be the giver, that you need to receive as well too, then things start to fall into place for you too. You're more in balance. So I like those cards for you. All right, Aquarius. What do we have in store for Aquarius? Let's see. My friends Aquarius, what's your cards this week? Oops, I feel like I need to shuffle 3 more times. Cut them right here. Azure, Caressa, Sonia. We haven't had that card yet today. Okay, Aquariuses. Sonia's a card of the deceased loved one from the other side. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. It says, I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. And then you have Caressa. You're at the end of one cycle in your life, okay? Call upon your angels to guide you and comfort you and to your next step. Happiness is awaiting you. And then you have Azure, which is telling you your desired outcome is going to occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Okay? So you are being guided not just by your angels, but by someone on the other side, someone that's crossed over. This could be, I'm feeling like for a lot of you, it could be so many different people. I keep hearing very, very, very prominently, it feels like a mom, okay, or a mother or grandmother figure. But this could be, it could be a father, it could be a brother, it could be anybody. For a lot of you Aquariuses though, I'm hearing that if mom has passed over, she's definitely trying to get your message this week. So really try to connect with her, okay? Know that you're being told and shown that they're loved on the other side and that they don't want you to worry about them anymore. So if you've been expressing concern or worry about them, please put that aside. You are being told by this person who's in spirit that you're at the end of a cycle, okay, and that you need to allow yourself to grieve or to deal not with the passing of the death, but to allow yourself to move on to what it is that's next. So one part of your life is ending and another part is starting. This could be in work, it could be a particular job that's stopping and something else is starting, could be in a relationship, it could be it could just be a thought process is what I'm hearing too. Maybe you were starting to get into negative ways of thinking. You've decided, I'm going to cut that out now, I'm going to stop, I'm only going to be positive from now moving forward. whatever you're working on, your person on the other side is telling you, keep up the good work, okay? You're at that end of that cycle now. So you've been working through this karma for a little while, and you're coming out of it on the other side so much better. So know that you can call upon your angels, but you can also call upon, Sonia's an angel too, but call upon your deceased loved ones as well to ask them for that assistance, to know that what you're trying to get at, what you're trying to do is really attainable. So it's not as crazy and far-fetched as you think, okay? Have patience and faith is what the card says, okay? And don't try to force it. So let go, let God, okay? Tell the universe that you understand that you're at the end of your cycle, you understand that you're changing the way you're thinking now, and that you're allowing something better to come in. When we try to force one particular outcome, we cannot sometimes see that there's even something better coming for us. We can only see what our tunnel vision is showing us, and what we're only capable of expecting. The universe is diverse, and it has so many different more opportunities that they could bestow upon you that you just might not even be aware of. So ask for that or something better always when you're asking, and that's what I'm hearing. Have patience and faith, okay? Know that your desired outcome is coming. So if it's not what you expect, it's something even better. But don't be trying to force it to happen. Just know that the universe is working behind the scenes for you. Somebody on the other side who loves you right now is giving you a strong, strong message. I feel like a lot of you are worrying about money too. So Aquariuses, if money is an issue for you, or family relationships, so they're saying so many different things. They just all threw those all in my head. Whatever it is that you're worrying about, don't. Take a step back and don't worry, okay? This week is a week for you to know that you're coming into a cycle of change. So allow yourself to let go of preconceived notions, and allow yourself to be open to whatever the universe has for you, or better. Okay, and then last we have Pisces. That's our last sign of the day today. What's in store for Pisces? April 11th through the 17th. Oh, we got Sonia again. Akasha. And Desiree. Okay. I always get confused when I see the Desiree card. So those are your cards, Pisces. Sonia, again, bringing a message from your deceased loved one. I'm happy at peace and I love you. Don't worry about me. Okay. Akasha is a spiritual teacher card. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and their divine life mission. And then you have Desiree, which says, no, the conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, comfort, and guide you. Okay. So, the way that I read these cards for you, Pisces, is that I feel like a lot of you might be looking to get into some sort of mediumship skill. Maybe some of you are you're working on your mediumship this week, connecting to people on the other side, or connecting to spirit. Maybe it's not necessarily mediumship, maybe it's your psychic work too, connecting to angels and guides. And they're saying that there might be some challenges or setbacks for you this week. This might not be the week to do it, or this might not be the week where you see breakthroughs coming through. I do want you to know that you can still have this happen for you, so don't give up. You're going to be able to help other people with your gifts. You're going to be able to counsel other people. You're going to be able to share your knowledge it's about spirit too. Just probably not this week. So again, these are weekly readings, made for 7 days, and they're very general, so it's not going to apply to every single one of you Pisces out there watching. But if you're into the spiritual field and you're trying to do some spiritual work, they're saying that you might have some glitches happening. We are in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, so communication is not always at its best. Pisces is a sign of, it's an emotional sign anyway. It's a water sign, so you're a lot of you are very empathic, a lot of you are very sensitive, so you're going to be feeling the energy this week. So know that maybe it's just asking you to step back a little bit and not expect miracles this week, okay? But not to give up, because it's definitely, things are going to be coming your way. Your gifts are going to be expanding and exploring and getting better, just not in this week. Or you're not going to see the desired results that you want quite so much in this week. But Spirit is on the other side telling you not to give up. You got a deceased loved one, again, who's coming through for you and telling you that, you're on the right track, you're going in the right direction. Take your guidance from them. Whoever, when I say this and when I show you this card, who's ever on the other side who's crossed over as a loved one, it could be a family member or a friend, it could be a grandparent, parent, spouse, sister, brother, could be anybody, child. Whoever comes through for you, first person that you think of when I say that is the person that you should be working with and connecting to in spirit. Don't be afraid to ask for information. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance, because you are on the right track. You should be helping other people. You got the spiritual teacher card, and you're here to help people awaken their gifts as well too. Maybe it's not even in a job capacity. Maybe you are just going to be a person who sits and listens to another person talk about somebody that they lost, and maybe you're going to be counseling them. Maybe you are a counselor. Maybe you're just going to be a friend who listens, but it's your divine purpose, okay? Just don't get too frustrated if things don't start to really open up fully this week. They're just saying the conditions are not super, super favorable. However, I do not want you to think that that's not what you're supposed to do, because I do believe that that's what you're here to do. So those are the cards for this week, for April 11th through the 17th, all of you signs out there. Thank you again so much for watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel. All the information is at the bottom of the screen. If you want a personal private reading, like I said before, you can reach me through my website at lisawillette.com, and we can schedule something for your convenience. So thank you so much, and I appreciate you. Have a great week.